Welcome to Squid Games. To say this was a challenge would be an understatement. This was an experience. Over 50 challengers stepped into the arena. 5 remained untouched by the end. But those numbers, they never told the full story. This challenge was designed to test you, to stress you, to stretch you, and ultimately to bond you. Yes, tensions were high, but look around, you know your teammates now. You didn't just survive 9 weeks. You created something. Many of you started as strangers, couples, individuals, but not anymore. Now you're a unit, connected by shared struggle and laughter and just a little chaos. The real purpose of Squid Games, it was never about the win or the points or the title. It was always about this: community, team, and fun. So as we look back one final time, as we relive the final week of ops, trials, showdowns, and surprises, and before we reveal who took home the title, just remember, if you showed up, if you pushed through, if you didn't quit, then you won. You gained teammates, you gained memories, you finished something hard, and that is victory. Let's take a look back at the final week before we crown our champions. As that final week began, we decided to lighten the mood just a bit. The week 9 ops started with fun. 1 minute of your favorite moves with your favorite teammates: mountain climbers, jump squats, speed skaters, burpees, plank jacks, squat jacks, and basically cardio chaos. Then we took you around the world. Lunges with a 15-pound medicine ball to feel like a globetrotter. Followed by Armageddon. 50 med ball push-ups left, 50 right, 50 tricep dips, and 50 lateral raises. If you didn't drop the ball, we're impressed. Ab said, absolutely not. 50 figure eights, 50 reverse crunches, and then the crawl to the end. 2 times the army crawl down the mat. Butts low, pride lower. And finally, the farewell moment. The team pose challenge. The more ridiculous, the better. One last snapshot of unity. And then came the big one. The final squid hunt. The beginning of bonus point territory. Points tripled, difficulty tripled, and yes, the chaos tripled. 3 squids hidden across Columbus, and we finally made it hard. The theme, the path least traveled. You got a cipher, you got 9 squares, you got confused, mission accomplished. Some of you scoured for hours, others for days. We watched from our homes, you walked right past them, and we laughed. Strategically placed, 1 in a field, 2 near our homes for bonus footage, of course. Team Circle, you showed up. 2 wins and a runner-up. A squid hunt comeback story for the ages. Triangle and Square, neck and neck, stalking each other across town. Team X slept through most of it, then woke up on the last day as full detectives. Better late than never. We saw your miles, we saw your blisters, and we saw your perseverance. You made the Game Masters proud. This one will be talked about for a long time, but let's not stop here, because next came our final Saturday Showdown. The Saturday Showdowns quickly became the saga of this challenge, the great equalizer, the wild card, and the moment everyone marked on their calendars. But the Game Masters had been saving something special. A game beloved on every playground, a game of nerves, stealth, and sheer luck. Hide and seek. Our secret finale, our crown jewel. With special thanks to Jeff Neat and our partners at Dunham Sports, and a shout out to their owner Sam for welcoming our madness. We brought the challengers in early Saturday morning. One final test. For some, it would decide the championship. Each team chose 2 players to hide. They had 5 minutes, 1 massive store, and 1 mission: don't get found. 30 minutes on the clock, Game Masters on the hunt. An absolute chaos across the aisles. Some spots were clever, some ridiculous, and some nearly perfect. But in the end, two remained. Rupak from Team Circle, buried in folding chairs, and Rajas, Team Square, tucked beneath tent canopy boxes. Both passed over again and again and again, but as always, it only takes one breath, one cough, one slip. Rupak gave it his all, but in the end, the breath of life gave him away. And so the final Saturday Showdown champion was Team Square, and the legend of Rajas will live on in Squid Games history. What a moment. The perfect end to the saga of Saturday battles. But before we get to the serious stuff, the champions, the final tallies, we thought we'd pause and relive some of our favorite little moments. Let's have a little fun, shall we? After all, this challenge wasn't just blood, sweat, and squids. It was chaos, it was laughter, and it was a whole lot of personality. Our first award, the serious squid, goes to Kate. Armed with Nerf guns, eyes on the prize, she tagged more competitors than anyone in Tentacle Tag. A true assassin, a squid with a mission. Next up, the Sweaty Squid Award. Jay and Tom, the 6A Bash Brothers, you didn't just sweat. You soaked the mats. Sprinklers of intensity, liquid legends. Our smiley squid was obviously Christine, always smiling. Smiled through pain, smiled through life losses, smiled through 63 days of madness. Christine, we salute your positivity. The sneaky squid, no contest. Alexis, she tagged people at their homes, knew where everyone was, and possibly had some tracking tech. The assassin you didn't see coming. For pure, chaotic energy, the silly squid is Jess. Did she always know what was happening? No. But did she bring joy and weirdness to every moment? Yes. Also, she demands votes for her daughter to be a junior ranger squid. Consider it noted. The sweet squid, that's Nicole. Always encouraging, always showing up, always rallying her team. You made this challenge kinder. Thank you. Sometimes the heroes don't wear team colors. The secret game master and security squid goes to Jeff. Protective Services and Tentacle Tag, the man behind Dunham Showdown, and we couldn't have done this without you. The Stamina Squid Award, that's Jenny. She walked across Columbus twice, maybe 3 times. Dedication, perseverance, pure grit. And now, the Splat Squid Award for defying traffic and logic and survival instincts. Blake and Jeff, you turned Tentacle Tag into Frogger and lived to tell the tale. And last but not least, the Best Final Pose Award, as voted on by FXB Columbus, Team X, for your heavenly X-shaped butt pose. Art, pure, chaotic, hilarious art. Shout out to Team Circle though, runner-up by a hair. Now, it's time to get serious. Because the next section, we crown the champions, we reveal the final numbers, and we declare who truly survived the Squid Games. All the fun and games must eventually give way to victory, because while the journey mattered most, someone still has to win. Let's begin with the last team standing. 4 teams, different class times, different stories, randomly assigned, but bonded in fire. Team X, Team Circle, Team Square, Team Triangle. This came down to the wire. 2 teams surged to the top. Team Triangle and Team Square. Less than 30 points separated them in the end, and it came down to this final week. Congratulations to our last team standing. Drum roll. Team Triangle. The strongest shape, the fiercest finishers, and champions of this Squid Games challenge. To Team Square, you were the runner-up. Your showdown wins nearly won it for you. You stayed strong until the very end. You got beat, fair, and square, but you held your heads high. To Team Circle, you closed the gap with stamina, hustle, and grit. Had this gone another 9 weeks, you'd be running the show. Team X, you were the heart of creativity, the comic relief, and you brought joy every step of the way. Every team had a story, but only one could stand at the top, and again, that is you, Team Triangle. You earned it. And now, the last one standing. At the beginning, we told you, you wouldn't win this alone. Lone wolves wouldn't survive. And we're proud to say, our final 3 challengers were from the same team. They pushed each other, they carried each other, and they transformed together. But one rose above. Nearly 20 pounds of body fat loss, a dramatic transformation, a fierce competitor, and a better teammate. You know him, you love him. Tom, you are the last one standing. You are the Squid Games champion. $200 in hand and a legacy in Squid Games lore. Your runner-up, also from Team Triangle, Kate. Deadly, determined, and $60 richer. And rounding out the podium, Nicole, the heart of the team, the encourager, the steady force, with $40 and all the love. To all of our finishers, though, we say you're receiving a special branded shirt from our friends at Tony London and Company, and a championship and finisher memorabilia from Etheridge Engraving in the coming weeks. This has been a challenge for the record books. You entered as individuals, you leave as part of something bigger. You survived the Squid Games. You grew stronger, closer, and unforgettable. Your game masters poured everything into this. Heart, soul, chaos, nerf darts, and more. Hours than you can imagine. From day one to the final find, we tested you and you delivered. We hope you laughed. We hope you sweat. We hoped you felt like kids again. Playing the games that built this madness. More than that, we hope that you found friends, found fire, found a little more of yourself in this process. FXB Columbus has always been about community. Even if you are at each other's throats in the last few weeks, you are still family. We bicker, we battle, we burpee, but we show up for each other. Congratulations to each and every one of you. And before we sign off, let's give a proper standing ovation to your real-life game masters, to Caitlin, to Summer, and yes, to Lindsay, the minds behind the madness, the souls of this challenge, from scorecards to ops, from filming to fueling the fun. You made it unforgettable. Special shout out to Kelsey and Nicole for keeping us mobile and helping us more like skids. And last but not least, let's show all the love in the comments and the reactions to say thanks to all those that helped us. And to all of you, we say thank you. None of this happens without your magic. Let the games end. And if you were wondering, your fearless leader Scott has been on another mission, coming in October of 2025.